The traders who survive losing streaks are not the ones who push harder. They are the ones who simplify. A losing streak does not just damage the account. It damages the person trading it. The financial damage is visible. The psychological damage is harder to see and significantly more dangerous, because it is the psychological damage that determines how the next trade gets taken, how the next setup gets evaluated, how the next loss gets processed. The account can be rebuilt from a drawdown. The confidence and discipline that a losing streak erodes take much longer to recover. And until they do, every trade being taken at the same difficulty level is being taken by a compromised version of the trader who built the strategy. This is the part that does not get talked about enough. Losing streaks are discussed as something to push through. Endure the bad run. Trust the strategy. Keep executing. That advice is not wrong exactly. It is just incomplete. It treats the trader as a machine that performs identically regardless of recent history. Real traders do not work that way. After a few consecutive losses, the entries start getting taken with more hesitation. After several, the hesitation becomes visible in the execution. Entries placed slightly late, slightly off the level, because the hand placing the order has been burned enough recently that it moves with less conviction. After a sustained run of losses, a setup that would have been taken without a second thought 2 weeks ago now requires significant internal negotiation. And that negotiation distorts the execution in ways that make the next loss more likely, not less. The question a losing streak forces is not how to endure it. It is how to rebuild the execution quality it has eroded. And the answer is not to keep pushing the same strategy at the same difficulty and trust that good trades are coming. The answer is to simplify. Reduce what is being asked of the execution. Take the pressure off the outcome. Rebuild the one thing that makes everything else possible. The confidence that comes from seeing the process work again. A losing streak damages more than the account. It damages the execution quality that the account depends on. Rebuilding the account without rebuilding the confidence is just setting up the next losing streak. High-ratio trading demands clean execution and genuine conviction. A losing streak erodes both. Pushing the same demands into a confidence deficit makes the damage worse, not better. Before getting into what the one-to-one setup does, it is worth making one thing clear, because most traders have never fully sat with this idea, and it changes how the whole period feels. A one-to-one risk-reward strategy breaks even at a 50% win rate. Win half your trades, lose half your trades, and the account stays flat. That is the baseline. That is a coin toss. All a trader needs to do to be profitable at one-to-one is be right slightly more than half the time. Not significantly more. Not impressively more. Slightly more. 55%. Even 52%. Any win rate above 50 and the account grows. The bar is not high. Think about what that means coming out of a losing streak. The strategy being used, the one that was working before the streak hit, the one with real logic behind the entries, does not need to perform at some exceptional standard to produce a profit at one-to-one. It just needs to be right more often than a random coin flip. If the strategy has any genuine edge at all, if the entries are based on anything more than guessing, that bar gets cleared. This reframe matters enormously during a confidence crisis. The losing streak has convinced the trader, through recent experience, that the strategy does not work. The entries are wrong. The timing is off. Nothing is landing. The one-to-one period is not about proving the strategy is exceptional. It is about proving it is better than a coin toss. That is a much easier thing to demonstrate. And demonstrating it, even modestly, even slowly, is what starts to rebuild the belief that the strategy works. Have faith in what the strategy was built on. The entries were not constructed randomly. The levels have logic. The confirmations have a reason. The strategy does not need to be perfect to beat a coin toss at one-to-one. It just needs to be better than random. And it almost certainly is. A coin toss breaks, even at one-to-one. All the strategy needs to do is be right slightly more than half the time. If there is any genuine edge in the entries at all, and there is, the bar gets cleared. That is the entire case for the one-to-one period. The one-to-one setup is the simplest trade structure available. Risk 1 unit to make 1 unit. The stop and the target are equidistant from the entry. The trade either moves the defined distance in the right direction or it moves the defined distance in the wrong direction. Win or lose, the outcome is clean, contained, and symmetrical. That simplicity is not a limitation. In the context of a confidence rebuild, it is precisely the point. The psychological demands of a one-to-one trade are categorically lower than those of a higher ratio setup. The target is closer, so the trade reaches its conclusion faster. The adverse movement that needs to be tolerated before the target is hit is smaller. The position does not need to survive a significant move against it before paying out. The temptation to exit early is lower because the target arrives before the doubt has time to accumulate into interference. Every time a one-to-one setup is taken correctly, clean entry, stop at the structural level, target at the equidistant point, and the trade resolves, something important happens. The execution loop completes. The plan was followed. The trade was managed correctly. The outcome confirmed that the process works. That confirmation is what confidence is built from. Not winning trades in isolation. Trades where the process was followed and the expected result followed the process. The one-to-one setup is the old trusty friend. It has been there throughout the trading career. Not the most exciting trade, not the one that gets posted with a screenshot, but reliable in a way that more demanding setups are not when the execution engine powering them is running below full capacity. It does not require the trader to hold through significant heat. It does not demand the conviction to let a winner run for 3 times the risk. It meets the trader where they are, partially confident, cautiously executing in a damaged but functioning process. And it works within those conditions rather than demanding conditions that are not currently available. The one-to-one period is not about maximizing return. It is about accumulating evidence that the strategy works, trade by trade, in a structure forgiving enough that the evidence builds consistently rather than being interrupted constantly by the execution errors the losing streak produced. The one-to-one setup meets the trader where they are. It does not demand the conviction the losing streak took. It produces completed trade cycles, evidence that the process works, faster and with less execution demand than any higher ratio setup can. Confidence in trading is not a fixed personality trait. It is a dynamic state that responds directly to the evidence recent trading has provided. This matters because the standard advice during a losing streak is to be more confident, to feel differently about the same evidence, to manufacture conviction that the recent results have not provided. That instruction is not just unhelpful. It asks the trader to perform a mental state without the evidence that creates it, which produces a brittle, artificial version of confidence that shatters the moment the next loss arrives. Real trading confidence is built on one specific thing: the repeated experience of following the plan and watching the plan produce the result it was designed to produce. Not that every trade wins, that the process, when executed correctly, works over time. Confidence is the accumulated weight of that experience. A losing streak breaks this by interrupting the accumulation. Each additional loss, especially when the process was followed correctly, points the evidence in the wrong direction. The natural response to that evidence is reduced conviction. That is not weakness. That is the brain correctly updating its beliefs based on recent experience. The way to rebuild confidence is to produce new evidence. Specifically, evidence of the process working, plan followed, trade managed correctly, result consistent with what the plan was designed to produce. The faster that evidence accumulates, the faster the confidence returns. This is where the one-to-one setup has a structural advantage. It produces completed trade cycles faster. More trades resolve in a given period. More opportunities for the process to confirm itself. More data points pointing in the right direction. A trader running one-to-one setups for 2 weeks accumulates more completed cycles, more individual moments of the process working, than a trader running 3-to-1 setups over the same period, where each trade takes longer to resolve and each loss produces a more significant blow to the confidence that is trying to rebuild. Confidence comes back through trades. through the repeated, low-pressure experience of a strategy doing what it was built to do. The one-to-one period is the fastest environment in which to accumulate that experience because it is the most forgiving environment in which to demonstrate it. Confidence does not come back through willpower. It comes back through evidence. The one-to-one setup produces that evidence faster than anything else. More completed cycles, more confirmations, less damage when it loses. Deciding to drop to one sounds simple. Making the transition in a way that serves its purpose requires a specific approach, because the same state that makes the one-to-one period necessary also creates conditions that can undermine it. The transition needs a clear trigger, not a vague intention to simplify when things feel hard. A specific predefined rule. 3 consecutive losses. A drawdown of a defined percentage from the recent high. A week where more trades were lost than won. Whatever the trigger is, it needs to be defined before the losing streak creates the conditions that make objective decisions difficult. A rule defined during a losing streak is defined by the emotional state of the streak. A rule defined before it reflects the calm judgment that the streak will compromise. When a trigger is hit, the transition is immediate, not gradual, not taking one more 2-to-1 setup if it looks particularly good. The trigger fires and the ratio changes. The next setup is taken at 1-to-1 criteria, entry, stop, target at equal distance, until the conditions for returning to the higher ratio are met. The entry quality does not drop during the 1-to-1 period. This is a common mistake. Traders drop to 1-to-1 and simultaneously relax the standards, treating the lower ratio as permission to take setups that would not have qualified under the normal plan. That is not simplification. The entry criteria stay the same. The stop placement stays the same. The confirmation trigger stays the same. The only thing that changes is the target distance. The 1-to-1 period ends when the execution quality has demonstrably returned, not when the account recovers to a specific number. When a defined run of clean, rule-compliant trades has been completed, 10 trades, 15, whatever the plan specifies, with clean entries, correct stop placement, and targets reached without early exits, the foundation is rebuilt. The higher ratio strategy resumes from that foundation. The 1-to-1 period is not a permanent downgrade. It is a structured recovery with a clear end condition. The destination is the return to higher ratio trading, with rebuilt confidence, restored execution quality, and a run of completed trade cycles that have provided the evidence needed to make the more demanding strategy work as it was designed to. The transition is triggered by a predefined rule, applied immediately, with the same entry standards as the normal plan. It ends when the execution is confirmed, not when the account hits a number. It is a structured recovery with a clear destination. There's a version of this that plays out in accounts of traders who understand everything in the script and still do not make the transition when the losing streak arrives. The refusal is not ignorance. It is pride dressed as conviction. The argument sounds like this. The strategy works at 2-to-1. Dropping to 1-to-1 means accepting a lower standard. The losing streak is just a bad run, and the solution is to keep executing correctly and trust the process. Simplifying is admitting the streak has beaten the mental game. A disciplined trader executes the plan regardless of recent results. Every part of that argument sounds reasonable. Every part of it produces continued losses in practice. It is true that a sound 2-to-1 strategy should be executed consistently. It is also true that executing a 2-to-1 strategy with compromised confidence produces results below the strategy's real capability. And continuing to produce those results while telling yourself the strategy is sound does not restore the confidence that would make the strategy perform as intended. The traders who resist simplifying during losing streaks are often the ones most invested in seeing themselves as disciplined operators. Dropping to 1-to-1 feels like a concession. It feels like a streak won. Continuing to push the same strategy feels like holding the line. It is not holding the line. It is stubbornness with a more flattering name. What the situation requires is a reduction in difficulty, a period of lower pressure trading that rebuilds the process without continuing to demand what the current confidence level cannot provide. That is the disciplined response. The undisciplined response is continuing to push because the act of simplifying feels worse than the ongoing losses. The traders who come out of losing streaks fastest are the ones who recognized what the streak actually damaged, not just the account, but the execution quality and the belief in the strategy, and used the right tool to address the actual damage. The one-to-one setup is that tool. Using it correctly is not weakness. It is the right diagnosis followed by the right treatment. Refusing to simplify during a losing streak is not discipline. It is pride preventing the correct response. The one-to-one setup is not a step backward. It is the specific tool for a specific problem. Every trader hits a losing streak. The losses that produce it are often not the result of a broken strategy. They're just the natural rhythm of a probabilistic system doing what probabilistic systems do. Some periods produce more losses than wins. The strategy has not stopped working. The edge has not disappeared. What has changed is the trader executing it. The confidence is lower. The entries are slightly hesitant. The winners get cut early. The stops get moved. The 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 setup that works beautifully when execution is clean stops working. Not because the setup is wrong, but because the execution damage the losing streak created is enough to erode the edge that made it work. The answer to that is not to push harder. It is to simplify, drop to 1-to-1, take clean entries at defined levels with stops at the structural invalidation point and targets at the equal distance. Manage them without interference. Log them. Do it again. And remember what the bar actually is at 1-to-1. A coin toss breaks even. All the strategy needs to do is be right slightly more than half the time. If there's any genuine logic behind the entries, if the levels have a real basis, if the confirmations mean something, that bar gets cleared. The strategy does not need to be exceptional right now. It just needs to be better than random. And it is. The confidence comes back through the trades, through the accumulation of completed cycles where the process was followed and the result followed the process. Through the growing body of evidence that the strategy works, built one clean one-to-one trade at a time, until the trader who is damaged by the losing streak has enough evidence to believe in the process again. And when that belief returns, when the entries feel clean again, when holding to the target no longer feels like a test of nerve, when the execution has the quality that the higher ratio strategy requires, the transition back happens from a foundation that was genuinely rebuilt rather than just assumed back into existence through willpower and hope. The old trusty trade, the one that does not need perfect execution, the one that meets the trader where they are and produces results from there. When in doubt, fall back to 1-to-1.